Oh, Spalai. I thought it was always. It was. I thought it was already the tower. Okay. Don't blink as you're buying. Oh, let's see, level 13. Visiting walks are having a wonderful day on this 3rd September 2025. We slept like kings. So without further ado, let's continue our day. I am extremely in a good mood. So without further ado, let's continue. We slept. Oh my god, we slept for 4 hours. Oh my god, I slept for 6 hours. That's good because before I slept for 2. So we got our 8 hours of sleep and I'm happy. So at the end of the day, I'm kind of happy because we got what we needed, and that's all that matters. So now I'm kind of in a rush. It is currently 4 o'clock. There's a tournament tonight, and I want to do some Prison Break. So let's do Prison Break. Let's do Prison Break. 3, 9, 44, 17. Okay. So let's find out our lost. Good. Yeah. Okay. We'll be watching Prison Break. Let's see what's going on. The missions. Sword mission. I got 4, which is not bad. Not bad. Actually, pretty good actually. I got 4. Wait, was that not bad? Because I can do it after. We got these, which are kind of important. We got 15. Shit.
Save yourself a lot of pain, the embarrassment of begging me to stop, and just tell me where they are.
Gretchen.
15.
Turncoat.
Yeah.
Information like that seems like it could be a certain intrinsic value. If there were offers made, carrots dangled, I could see now. Look, I deserve some kind of something here. All the work I put in, if it wasn't for me finding Whistler's burnt book, then where would
And then what we're gonna do in the background is I'm gonna keep on doing some clips because it did work last time. This is.
This is the last chance, Nick. From here on out, you feel things. Be right over there the whole time.
I'll be right in here the whole time.
We're ready.
38 times 2 is how much? It's 74. 36. So we're 10k ahead. We're gonna be able to unlock the inner landmine, which is insane. Okay, good. That's good. Aha. So exhausted. Tombstone 2.
For what? I engineered this whole thing, Gretchen. I can handle my business.
Oh, yeah? Why don't you start by handling that river of nerves that's running down your forehead? Did you think this would be easier?
I hoped, but I guess I always knew it was going to come down to a pile of bodies.
I never paid you for a killer.
You know, I never paid you for a model.
Is there anything that you'd like to thank me for?
Of course,
79.
How much longer?
Good hour or so. Sit tight.
Maybe 2 years tonight. Congratulations. What do you think? You want to do a run? That's exactly what I think you're going to do. You want me to go in the backseat right here? I want you to have a little bit of respect for my intelligence, Alex. I do, which is why I know you would violate Code 42-1372B, which states that an individual being transported by a representative of the criminal justice system must be afforded the opportunity to relieve himself.
Hey, seven.
Duration of the transport is more than 3 hours, and you believe we're creeping up on that time. All right, let's see what I can do. But I'm going to remind you of a code. The one that says if a prisoner attempts escape during transfer, the accompanying agent has the right to shoot him through the back of the head.
The budget is actually amazing.
Hold it, Alex. Oh yeah, sure.
I mean, multi-chance.
Those needles, they're for stabilization? Not exactly. Throughout the surgery, different portions of Michael's cerebral cortex will be stimulated, triggering the areas that control senses like hearing, smell, memory. So I sent people.
Rapid. Oh.
Exactly. When oxygen is cut off to the brain, it kicks into overdrive, tapping into every resource to continue operating the body. As a result, all of the senses fire off at once. Everything you've ever known.
Bounce shot also is good, but I don't know if bounce shot is knockback. I guess we'll figure it out. Oh, it's gonna be DB Cooper for sure. Back in Fox River.
Hello, Michael. Charles. I guess you could probably call me DB now. The answer is no. The answer? You're wondering if you're dead. The answer is no. Then why am I here? I believe that's a question we all need to find the answer to.
Boom, boom. Good.
This is officially now the most secure math break in the history of law enforcement. Yes, it is. Hey, look, if you want a copy, block off all the exits, take it out and give it a tap. Make sure you have it. That makes sense. I hear prison change, man. Just get down.
I never know which phone rings.
Okay. Give 15 seconds.
Good. Tired. Yeah.
So bad now. You should have trusted me. Like I trusted you. All right. We're ready to begin placing the consumer in Mr. Schofield. As we talked about, I'm going to ask you to slowly recite
Defense is absolutely the best.
problems fighting a letter. Any problem with saying a letter. You let us know. All right. All right.
You don't understand. We unlock rapid shots, and we put so much points everywhere else, which is great. The opportunity are completely upgraded, which is kind of good. Hey,
I'm sorry, Charles. For everything. For all the lies I told. For all the pain I caused. Are you asking for forgiveness? Not sure I'm entitled to. I guess that's for a power higher than us to decide, isn't it? It's hard to believe we've lost. That it was all for nothing. It doesn't have to be. Looks like the two of us nestled behind here on the campus. I have the answers, but what are the questions? I don't know. But you do. You just haven't realized it yet.
we did.
Over here, make a run. No, let. You got 10 minutes, what do you think? It's gonna be tight. All right, any minute now.
There's no sign of him. Check back into PDA. See if the buyer left him a message.
This thing's broken. It must have cracked when it hit the ground.
Can you still see the contact number?
Yeah, it's a Miami area code.
Okay, read it out. Open it
No,
on.
I'm not reading out anything. I'm gonna keep that number for now if you don't mind. Who is it?
It's my sister.
Don't answer it. I said
See?
don't answer it. Shoot.
Highlight. Wait. Oh, I have another one to do in 6 hours.
What's your
Shit.
name? He's gone. What? information exchange. And he knows we're here. And the company does too.
Look, this is insane too.
That's it. Up there. Running computer. Pull over.
$45.
Well, Bobby, we just missed it. I'll go look around.
Go look around.
General says call this number if you need help. Clear scope. How about on Lincoln Burrows? You're about to lose Scylla. I didn't trace this line. Well, how about you look outside the zone and check for a vehicle leaving in the last 15 minutes? If you see one, get a match and call me.
Nice.
Nothing else, thanks.
Do some clips.
No, Uncle. We gotta find these people before they split.
We're at the Mesmer killing, so it'll be quite easy.
Someone's here, but it's not the son. What do you want me to do?
Do.
Just curious, Lane. When did you decide to turn your back on me? Probably about the same time you decided to become a fugitive. I wasn't talking to you. Did you do it for a promotion? They promised you anything to serve me up?
The only thing I wanted was your safety, Alex. The longer you're on your mouth, the lower my chance of getting what I want.
10:34.
24 out there, Alex. There. We custody off Route 14 about 3 miles north of Greenberg. Requesting back up in air support.
6:42, baby. 6:42.
I didn't get started here. What are you doing here? Customer service. Quality control. I'd like to keep a hand in all our theaters of engagement.
It's nothing like military, man. So easy to discuss lives in the balance when it's just the theater.
I admire your devotion, sir. It's an attribute I value above all others, but I wonder, is it the cause you believe in or them? I mean, are you an ideologue? Or just a silly schoolgirl following the brooding boy who finally noticed her?
The girl whose father was murdered is the bastard responsible.
Would you like me to make a few phone calls? See if I can point you in the right direction. You can relax. He's receiving the best possible care.
See, because I've never seen this equipment before and I've never seen this procedure. It's experimental, isn't it?
Well, you could say that, but it has been used once before.
How long did the patient live?
Dr. Tangradi, I know your opinion of the work we do here, but know this. Not everything is as it seems. And for what it's worth, the patient lived a long, happy life.
Defense. Getting so much defense too.
What are you doing?
I'll be able to reach 800 easy peasy.
The Icarus is designed to withstand a weight placed upon it. What I built here does not hold up.
If you discovered that a structure you built was deficient, would you tear down the building or find a way to fix it?
I've tried to fix it. I've tried to make things right. Well, I've done that more into it. And now I can't take anymore.
I need 3 hours to do it.
What's left?
Did you do that?
Yes. How many people lost their lives in the process?
Knowing that now, would you have let him done it?
No.
And that makes you feel like some kind of murderer?
Perhaps.
Take 10 lives, you're a serial killer. Take thousands, you're a war hero.
This is a war.
Are you sure?
There's nothing more than the company's little black book names, numbers, operation reports.
Not everything is as it seems, Michael. But you know that, don't you?
I'm looking to reestablish contact with the buyer, explain to him what happened, and set a new location for the exchange.
I gotta say, it makes you dumb. You know, all this time, you never once asked to see the information itself.
It's because I don't care about the information. Just care what it's worth.
Maybe you're just worried. You actually knew what was on it. Your second thoughts about who you're selling it to.
I want to eat some food. What will we be eating? Turkey pepperoni. Because I'm not gonna do it TikTok Live tonight.
Slide I let the flip around.
Ugh. Okay.
What happened? Happened?
I thought I had him with my dad.
Did you see which way he went? She just missed that too. Hey buddy, looking for a tall chick with black hair and a guy, tall guy. He looks like Bozo the Clown. You know, Bozo the Clown.
You got cops or something?
Not even close. How about it?
Nah, I don't remember anyone like that.
How about that?
Oh, no! Hey, it's not a phone, man.
What do you see?
On their way.
Did any fire?
Hello. Whoever's walking with information is Priscilla. Do whatever it takes to stay
Mm.
on the radar. Besides, you screw some guy's wife and your card is killing.
Isn't that what you just did to the general? Hey, come on, man. After all we've been through, we can't be honest with each other? Your little photo shoot, your weak ass attempt at the 6 card. You wanted to know you were involved, right? Come on, he punished you. He treated you like crap just like your real daddy. You wanted at least one of them to pay for it, right? Come on, I know. I did my homework.
Don, you just cracked my whole electric complex wide open. Kudos. So I really wanted to talk. Just so you know.
Yeah, got something to say?
Right now, we need to be ready for whatever's coming. Gotta watch your six, Don. You wanted to see me? Yeah, I can't quite tell the monitors from what I can see. The growth.
After there's a water?
I understand that was the initial diagnosis. But once we got in there, it appears to have spread to the hippocampus as well. Okay, so with the removal, will there be any numbers? In cases like this, where small portions have to be removed, it hardly ever affects what's referred to as net memory. We're all tapped into such small portions of what we've experienced in our lifetime. The bulk of it's just kept in storage, rarely acknowledged by the conscious mind. So while there may be some gross memory loss, you won't ever know it's gone. Because you'll never know it was there.
Mm. Depends.
Nurse, BP's dropping 1906. What's going on?
I don't know. Increased dopamine delivery, smoke my phone. Mark, what's going on?
Mm.
EEG spiking, brain activity's all over the place. Now it's at 55. These are rapid broken. 85, 84.
Michael, are you still with us?
Mm.
Lines in the world, almost. What you hearing now? Silla's work. Me, I'm hearing millions. Things have happened these past few days that have made conversations. We have Silla. We have
Mm.
I'm sorry, Michael. We're losing him.
Step 8, get the crash card.
What's going on? It's time to go.
Mm.
Michael? Michael!
Mm.
Michael! What's going on? What's your time ready? No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't do this. No. I'll finish this.
Shit. I'm sorry, it's time. It's okay. You done your part. Yes, you have.
Would you do something? I'm trying!
Mm.
Company tracking serial code off the receipt. Residence placed a call 5 minutes ago. Matching the tracking number. From where? 2 miles away. I was told there'd be 3 of you. Well, there are. You have the money because that's a small case for 125 million. Deal in cash. Once I verify the validity of the item, the funds will be wired to an account number you provide. Good. No, you haven't seen the item. So I see the money. Okay, you have to forgive me if I don't trust that a shiny case with some buttons. I need to confirm that the data is intact. Without it, the item you possess is nothing more than a fancy box. Speaking of,
Give this man the item.
no, I'm not giving anyone.
This is a businessman making a business transaction. One where the longer you take, the more danger you put us all in.
Seven.
Read what's on there.
Okay. The maximum we did 766, 297. We're at 236 and we are at, holy shit, this is a 2 hours playthrough. A run.
Doesn't look like the company's black book. It's more like a. Sure you understand no one can know the source code.
Would you like a dish?
Not yours. Drop it. Cover it. Where is he?
Gone! Stolen.
By who? By who?
I died. I never know.
Holy fuck, it's salty.
They're still running some tests. They feel pretty confident they got it all.
What is this place?
You should know something about your surgery. It was performed by company doctors. The general can only arrange with them.
Why?
I don't know. Lincoln's handling it. He says he has a plan. I'll be honest, right now you're alive and that's all we care about.
You're gonna have a bad dream about someone. The only thing we really know about it is what Self told us.
You need to rest.
I'm serious.
for us.
Never forget that. I know you got something cooking, so whatever it is, just be careful, okay? Hey. When you and Mike get down below and open that surf shop, scuba shop, maybe there will be a job there. You count on it.
Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Please excuse the poor quality of the camera. This is a behind the scene. It is the 3rd September 404. We are doing some clips for Elden Ring, playing the tower, wave 117, finishing the prison break. I got 7 hours and a half left,
Now you all took something from me, and you're all going
and
to
we're almost good.
Besides,
Plus, we have some clips.
you can't handle this.
So,
Keep down everything you know.
this is how we do it.
Have to meet me outside. Who knows? You may find if you like it here. Stranger things happen. They've certainly happened in your family. Not Michael.
Do you have it?
One hand.
Good. You know what to do.
We almost had like 100,000 since we start filming.
Last time I saw you last week, must you're on Mill Week. Yeah, some bruiser knocked me down sliding in a second. Sorry about that. You feel good though, right? Yeah. This one too. Hopefully you're working to get us out of here, but just make a move on it. You're not getting out of here, Michael. What do you mean? I made a deal. Your life in exchange for Scylla. Why would you do that? Same reason you covered your body in tattoos and broke into Fox River. It's not just about us. That's exactly what it's about. It's all it's ever been about. You do this one thing for the company, then he set us up for life. And you actually trust it. Who else am I gonna trust? Government guys like non-stop. I'm done watching loved ones and friends die, Michael. Scylla's not what we thought it was. Not even close. I don't care. I don't understand how you can say that. The only thing worth fighting for is family. I'm gonna do everything and anything I can to end this. So you, me, all of us can get on with our lives. And you think you can do that knowing what you know about the company? You know what I know about the company? Come on, work for him before she dies. I'm just moving on to the family business. Link tells me this. Link! Link!
There's no way.
Previously on First Break, the price of the operation is the safe return of Scylla.
See if the buyer left him a message.
Yeah, it's a Miami area code. Good. I'm sure you understand no one can know where Scylla's going. Do you know the book? No. It's self-impression, though. Then you've got your key. I'm not working for them, but they're holding your
If Empire is gonna kill me.
or even Bagwell can film. What happened?
Got away.
Vampire kill me.
My resignation.
No way.
Working on to get us out of here, but just make it.
Insane.
Here, Michael. I made a deal. Your life in exchange for Scylla. You think you can do that knowing what you know about the company? You wanna know what I know about the company? Come on, work for her before she dies. Now I'm gonna do everything and anything I can to end this.
Hello?
Sir, that's me.
Where are you?
Miami, the guy took Scylla's here.
So you're actually trying to get it back to the company?
I'm gonna give it back to the company so we can walk away from this. That's my goal.
Boom. My apologies. Okay, so I have to make videos now because the run is over.
Go, Bill.
Shit.
Where am I? He's awake. I said, where am I? It's a house. No place. 60 miles from anywhere. Sweat clean, weapon soak. You don't need to worry your head about that. There are no bars on the windows or the doors. There were 3 types of metal line in the area, so you must be close by. I'll take it from here. Dr. Roger Milton. Michael, how you feeling? You're some kind of neurologist. A psychiatrist. Given that you've got some free time, gentle, ask if I sit with you. A cigar is a cigar. We done? You've been operating under some misconceptions about the company, and the general wants to open the books. I'm here to provide facts and to help you process them. If by facts you mean what's on Scylla, my mother once worked for the company. How would you know these things? Worked. Your mother works for us. Your mother is alive.
And that's the one. That is the one operation that they did.
You don't know until 3. Sorry, I'm just looking for someone. I haven't got a guy's name. Called her yesterday about 3 times. New Yorker, dark hair, Miss Gray. You know what you find? Yeah, can't help you, sorry. Sure. My man, you need to check your ears, Ernie. He just said we don't know what you're talking about. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. What about Blondie? Got enough to say.
I don't know his name. I don't know his name. He works. This girl works here. He dates her.
Come here. This is all just fascinating, okay? I don't know how better to say this. She left you and your brother to protect you from the dangers of solar synthesis work. I know it's on silly. There were threats. You and Lincoln might be kidnapped. You're worrying imminent danger. Really? Of course, my brother was strapped to the electric chair. She'd been working in the Madagascar rainforest without satellite access. Or she was alive. Hasn't been for 25 years. This is all fiction. There's a million acres. Grown in soy outside Cordova that was arid scrub for your mother's research. That's not fiction. It's food for thousands. Millions. There's so much more on Scylla than you know. Sounds like we have a lot to talk about. Why don't you get on the phone? When you're ready. No time like the present. When you're ready to join us. That's what this conversation is about. Joining the company.
Hey,
Boom, 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 boom.
So, are you coming? I really need to talk to you. She's on her way. Oh my god.
Why this guy called the close phone and other errands?
They fight a lot, so when she doesn't answer, he calls the call. So what do you want with this guy?
Took something that belonged to me. I went back.
There. There's Erica.
Where?
Boom.
Getting switched up.
Big guy. Shaved head. Crazy. Who the hell is he?
I don't know. You bought the whole thing, but you can imagine that's a chick or whatever.
Yeah. Didn't know I was with you. By the time you take the shot, I was shot.
Hey, you did good.
She's gonna smoke so bad. Oh no.
What?
No, all this.
This is the chick who set me up. We find her, we find her guy.
Busting in clubs. Throwing shots in public. Gave that up, and we're not gonna last here much longer.
I don't plan on staying here very long. You?
See, that's why I get up to the job. He puts 4 enemies together. Guaranteed dissension. No alliances from against him.
This is her guy's girlfriend's address. He's probably gone. See what you can find.
This is Tia. Do you want to know what I think they were talking about?
I don't care. Just as long as I keep out of my way. Same with you.
Boom.
After him, I would simply like to help maintain his health.
And that's appreciated. But it's impossible. Believe me, you serve Michael best at a distance right now. Trust me.
I have no agenda apart from simply wanting to see that he's okay.
And in 3 days, we'll you'll be back in your loving arms forever.
Okay, I'm not that patient.
Lab is gonna be great. Third lab.
Sit by the pool. Envision the future. Our national security. Michael's talents being utilized on a global scale here beside him.
Michael's talents being utilized on a global scale.
I'm simply trying to maximize his potential. Question.
What's the plan?
I'm putting an end to this exhausting goddamn house. Thank you for stopping by.
Mochi.
Architecture is a rejection of all formal and moral parameters. From your thesis, someone else's words, heavily paraphrased. It pertains to buildings, structures. I think you meant it as a metaphor. The ends justify the means. Which neatly coincides with your mother's philosophy. Do you know that she had an almost identical quote in her thesis from 30 years ago? You did a lot of homework. Conversations. Oh yes, you do have some kind of a company Christmas party. I've known your mother for years. Well enough to not become the same brilliant mind. Same sense of humor for that matter. I'm guessing this is not our sense of humor. She was just as resistant to joining the company. But then she learned the truth. If the truth is that the company is all about saving the world, I don't buy it. If my mother is so brilliant and active for the company, what do you want with me? A fully functioning civil project that exists on a global scale and can't be managed by one person. But two, equally formidable. Working in lockstep. Absolutely. That's very good. I clearly thought of everything. Michael, if I weren't telling you the truth, how would I have gotten this?
Oh, 107.28.
Date's a criminal, it's a waste of time. Signature of Earth leadership. Alright, we need to make a shift. And I'm telling you right now, if I make my plan, you go soft, I will sail you off that lost balcony and no one will bat an eye.
Plan is true, Dom. Keep it in your pants.
I'll keep it in my pants. Alright? Alright, all in favor of changing the regime, say aye.
Aye, I guess.
Aye. Alright. South. Good, right.
Hit the G.
Company's emailing to his credit card history.
You know, I'm thinking more and more that this is an inside job.
Why?
A couple reasons. The hard brain brought to me. He could read Salem right on the spot. Since he's disappeared, I should be able to find this man, and I can't. People can't find a Christian company.
Sheesh.
Doesn't it just makes everything harder? Lincoln,
Yeah.
when are we gonna get this out of the way?
What?
All the mercenary homes I've thrown at guys in my lifetime. I think I'm due for what I want.
Don't flatter yourself.
To Megan. Megan. And I do mean anything.
Big old back door. Nothing. Big old goose. Nothing. Old address books, photographs, hard drive from her computer. I checked her emails, her websites. Nothing from our guy. Are you sure this girlfriend route is the way to go here? Because this is starting to feel like a wasted trip. How long is it gonna take the company to pull everything off this thing?
Couple hours.
Alright, Link, this is the deal. We appreciate your effort, but Bagwell and I took a vote, and this being Florida and all, you came up a little bit short. Meaning?
You're not in charge.
Who is? Yeah. Yeah. The bull in the China shop team might have worked when we were stealing gumballs, but our asses are on the line now. Okay, we all have deals with the gym. So that's the way it's gonna be. And if you notice, even Gretchen hasn't left you your defense.
Then just lower his crown.
I would if I thought he wasn't gonna sell this thing. Oh, what, am I the only one who's thought about that? Look, here's the deal, Link. At some point, you'll have a vote. But until then, you're done, alright? We're shutting you down. Okay, you're no longer in charge.
60.
Uh-oh. Looks like there's been a recount.
That time? No. Perfect. So can you stop doing what I tell you to do? I'm gonna blow your brains out.
Bring her back.
It's not gonna be the same.
Starting at life. Okay, I'll do the talking. You guys wait here. Alex, let's go. F&F. How's it going? What can I do for? Recognize her? Her name's Tia Hayden. Can't say I do. Wish I did. Nice little tomato there. She was in here yesterday with me. Can't help. Sorry. I'm done self. Homeland Security. This is my partner, Bruce Liberace. No relation. Our department is working with the Office of Foreign Assets Control. You heard of them? Yep. I bet you have. We're looking into smuggling and contraband transportation of Cuban cigars. Not here. Swear to God. All right, well, that's for us to decide. Okay, it's gonna take about a week. It's gonna involve shutting down this entire marina for about a week. Or she was here with that guy. What are you talking about? He wanted to know which berth of private charter was docking in. He asked me to move it further down the dock, which I did. Further away from the Coast Guard slip? I didn't ask. But I didn't accept any money. If he said he paid me, he's lying. What's the point of departure? Nassau, Bahamas, round trip. When is it about? A ride. Hey, everybody. Hey, my name is Don Self, Homeland Security. My colleagues and I are hoping that you guys have a wonderful and safe trip. Unfortunately, we have to do a quick luggage check. Shouldn't take more than a minute, folks. Your cooperation is all that's required. Open your bag. Open the front. Where is it? Where's Silk? You got here? Huh? It's 3 joints. I'm on probation. Is this gonna send me back? Make yourself at home now. Just like old times.
Bring her back.
You know I can't do that. But look, there's some stuff that I can do. It's not gonna be the same, but we're gonna figure it out. And no matter what, it's still gonna be me and you.
I'm thrilled that you're enjoying your trip to the mountains, but it's not over. Still feels exhausted. Despondent. Very resistant to the last advantage on my time frame, but I needed 3 days. Also, really turns out his own to be his decision, his reasoning. Forever. Let's go, Prince World. I won't trust him if he wants to let go. I think I can get him there. Good. But Mike Manhattan's been playing the doctor. You'll get singled out of me sooner. Just get it done.
Fighting those customer off the guard just don't like it. It's dramatics. Company can't know I'm talking to you.
You were the company of his daughter.
Do you want to find Michael Schofield?
Of course I do.
60
Good.
miles northeast of Denver.
Okay. That work. Time to work. Hey. What's your angle? What's your deal? Oh yes. Today we're tasting Kopiko. Do, do, do. Mask off. Do-do-do. Wait a second, how much battery do you have? 51%. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Okay. Yeah. That is perfect. I know exactly what I did. Okay, so I know Bellic is the one. Nice. I got 6 episodes to do, and we can do it. Don't blink. It's your boy Yink. Welcome to our show. Doing well, having a wonderful day on this fantastic third. Oh fudge. Okay, bloopers. Oh, I died. Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to our show. Doing well together, having a wonderful day on this fantastic, and I do mean fantastic, 3rd of September 2025. Behind the scene, this morning I really didn't sleep a lot. I slept for 2 hours, and now, oh fudge. And now I was freaking out because I can't do all recording here. Okay. I was freaking out because I was like, dude, you have the whole, look at this. The U-Haul is being towed. So yeah, I was freaking out because today is the last day to watch Prison Break. And I was kind of nervous because, hey, I could sleep. We slept for 4 hours, it's perfect. We slept for 7 hours today, which is more than enough. And we are at episode 16 of watching, and we are at episode 10 of recapping. So I got 12 more episodes to recap. I got 7 hours. I got 5.5 episodes to watch, which will take me 2 hours and a half. So this should be really feasible. Yeah, it should be really feasible. I'm happy. So look at this. beautiful. With that being said, let's start making some content, right? Don't blink, it's your boy Yank. Welcome to commercial. This is Gathering Walks are having a wonderful day on its 3rd September 2025. Here is nature corn. Before that, look at my little office, how cute it is. Oh, that's me, hi. My little office. You got the computer, we got the food for today, we got the towers, right? And we got some nature corn, so it's actually super freaking nice. Don't blink if you're blink. Welcome to a commercial. This guy is doing walks, having a wonderful day on this glorious 3rd September 2025. Super simple. Today is a nature corn, so I'm extremely happy presenting that to you. It's not the nicest, but it's not the worst. So let's just enjoy it, right? Okay. So this is gonna be what? Do 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 do. Don't blink, here's your brain. Welcome to the Computer Show. Doing well, having a wonderful day on this glorious 3rd September 2025. I want to show you my office. We have the computer here, and this is the table to put the food and everything. I got my food. So today is Kopiko candy and sausage, my water, my phone to film nature corn, and I got 3 more phones. So I think this is the best way. I think I can finally get busy, and it's gonna be amazing. So without further ado, let's get started. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the show. Because they're doing well, because they're having a wonderful day on this 3rd September 2025. Here is, weirdly speaking, this is kind of like a midday intro. I like to do those when it's a special day, like for example today. So today, why is it special? Because it's the 3rd of September. Prison Break leaves Netflix today. But we're close. We're season 4, episode 10. So all I have to do is 12 more episodes of recap, and I have to watch 5.5 more episodes. So there's not gonna be a TikTok live tonight. I'm sorry, just too busy. But there's gonna be one tomorrow, without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt. So today we're gonna be feasting on some sausage and on some Kopiko candy. I love these. I absolutely love these. So insanely excited. Now with that being said, we have a lot to do, but at the same time it's very manageable. It's very manageable, so it's not gonna be a problem. I think that tomorrow we have to see my father, but I think that tomorrow I'm gonna be starting Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Reason as to why tomorrow I wanted to do some I wanted to watch some Lord of the Ring, right? The things I know, which is in French. But I think I'm gonna leave it because we have to do the. I want to watch the whole thing, to be honest. I'm gonna have to leave it because I wanted to watch the whatchamacallit. I wanted to Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and the Brooklyn Nine-Nine I'm gonna have 9 seasons to do, and 13 days. That's not a lot, but it's not that much. It's 22 episodes per season. It's 9 times 20. It's 180 plus 8. It's 16, which gives me 196 episode of 20 minutes, which is 50 minutes, which is 4. So 196 divided by 4. It's about 50. It's about 49. Yeah, 49. That's pretty much it. So super excited. So that's my plan today, and this is pretty much what we're gonna see. So hope you guys are excited. I'm excited too. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close this with a new part. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink, filming the beginning of the tower at the same time as filming a tower talk because doing walks are having a wonderful day on this 3rd September 2025. I know we've been talking about Prison Break a lot, but there's another instances of something very important. Right, today is the second tournament of the Resistance, right? So I've been talking to you about, we did a playthrough right now of it was really fun. We did tier 1, we did 7th Judy, which is less than before, but I got killed by a vampire. So yeah, I was talking about how I didn't want to buy upgrades, but the mission for the 400 might not even come, and I'm gonna be waiting a week, right? I don't want to be waiting a week. So we have 565 K of coins. My lap speed is at 11 hours, so we're good. My game speed is at 2 days, level 5. So this is kind of nice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come and upgrade the free attack, free defense, and free utility. The reason as to why we bought bounce shot, we bought rapid fire, we bought shockwave. We didn't really work on it. So what I wanted to do is literally have as much as possible on one sense, and it would be good. Now there's a small problem because at 700 already, most of my health is finished. My attack is a lot, and utility is finished. So it is a problem in a sense of how can I put this? So we did what? We did level 57. 57. I'm at 28.50. Yeah, so this is actually pretty freaking good. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing. It's tougher. Oh, I haven't talked to the guild in a while. Okay, good. So this is pretty much it. We're gonna buy a free utility upgrade. It's not the biggest. I saw this playthrough, which is shield. I saw a package chance, and I'm like, I didn't unlock this, so kind of weird. Even if I win the first place tonight, I'm not gonna be able to buy my first ultimate weapon. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna aim for another ultimate weapon, just to get the choice, because I would really like to have Deathwave. Deathwave is the best ultimate weapon there is. It's simply because it's health, it's attack, defense, and cash. It'll be phenomenal. Tonight, I want to do the best I can for the tournament, so if that means buying a couple of these, I don't mind. Now, there's a small issues. The plan would be to buy the free upgrades. How's that going to help me tonight in the tournament, which is in 2 hours and a half? I don't know. But at the same time, I think I did enough of upgrades to not have to worry about it. So we'll see. Dominic, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to our show, because today is doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day on this. Oh, I'm almost dead. Okay, that's a chopstick fell on the ground. Chopstick that I use for ramens. So doing well, because I'm having a wonderful 3rd September 2025. Today is a busy day because I have a complete show to recap, which is not true. I only have half of a season to recap, which is not that bad. But I'm not gonna be able to do anything else today. So of course we need snack. And Mama Vendetta, last week technically, came in and hooked us up with some of the most delicious candy. Now what is that candy? Well, you saw the thumbnail and you saw the title, so you know it's Kubiko Real Coffee Candy. This is incredible. This is really incredible. As you guys know, I love coffee. I'm gonna do, guys, gives you a very quick recap of my history with coffee. Coffee started when I was a young guy. I'm watching Prison Break right now, and they talk about how, chemically speaking, coffee is supposed to be pleasing to the brain. My father, heavy coffee drinker, 6-7 coffee a day. It's a fun fact. He had his prostate exam lately, and the doctor said, how many coffee do you drink per day? My mom was also a heavy coffee drinker. But my mom, she preferred teas, and tea, I don't fuck with that. But she's also drink coffee, and she's like me. My father's like, oh, I don't care with coffee. My mom's like, no, this is gonna be an experience. This is enjoyable. And the doctor said, how many coffee you drink per day? My father's like, oh, 6 or 7. The doctor said, what? You're not supposed to do that. So it's kind of funny. So we're gonna be tasting these Real Coffee Anytime Anywhere coffee candy. Real coffee extract from the finest Indonesian volcanic coffee bean. Why is Kopiko so important to me? Well, fun fact, okay? So as you guys know, I always had a problem finding jobs, right? Because I was working for the agency for so long. And then I found the real job. So the real job that I had for 7 years, what I did was I had a stable salary, so started by luxury. Luxury in my book was two things: chicken wings and coffee. I used to buy a lot of instant coffee. Now, I met one of my best friends, Jay, and Jay was always almost like a big brother to me. Very, very supportive, very teaching, but not condescending. A very good dude. And he used to see me drink Nescafe. Oh, we have that because it's Filipino. He said, we have that in the Philippines, but it's not the best brand. The best brand is Kopiko. So this is the Kopiko. So he made me taste one bag, and I fell in love with it. And it was insane. I swear to God, this is a true story. I fell in love with it. I went to Amazon, because back then I was buying on Amazon. I went to buy 10 bags of Kopiko for like, I think it was 10 bag or 30 bag of Kopiko for like $30, which is super expensive. And I made my father taste it, right? And at the end, my father was like, "Oh my God, this is good coffee." Just to find out that there was some selling in a Asian shop in LaSalle, which is like city next to us. And I was in love with Kopiko, and I saw the candies, and I just had to try it. The first one I had tried wasn't this one. It was literally a plastic barrel full of these candy. So these are super, super delightful. Because I want to do it kind of like a small video, I'm just gonna bite it. Usually you'd suck it, because it is very enjoyable. Besides, I'm gonna be playing the tower the whole day. I'm gonna be watching Prison Break the whole day, so video-wise, not how to do. So this is what it looks like. Oh, I forgot to show you. I'm so sorry. This is what the packaging looks like. So very cool. The candy in itself is very small. It's like a small cube. No design except for a small hole, but that's not a design. That's a mold they use. This is so good. Because when it's coffee candy, when there's no sugar in there, it is a mixture of caramelized sugar and torrefied coffee. With the two of them together, it's just mind-blowing. So this is delightful. And the funny thing is, my mom and neighbors is Filipina. Is a Pinay. So, salamat ma'am, salamat. These are so good. These are so good. The texture of it, the quality of it, the coloring of it, all of it is inviting. So good. Anyway, I could go for a third one right now. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Kopiko. Best freaking flavor. World #1 real coffee. Hard candy. It's funny because I don't think a lot of companies does that. Nescafe should do that though. It should do that though. Oh well. That's life. Love y'all. Take it easy. Peace. Why am I getting this from Reddit? Lay's. Don't blink, it's your buying. Welcome to Winter Show. You guys are doing wow. I'm exhausted, but hey, gotta work. We're doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 3rd September 2025. Yes, you heard me correctly. I took a bathroom because we're eating coffee candy, and coffee is a laxative. You heard me correctly. 3rd September 2025. Now, this means a lot of things for a lot of people, but for myself included, this means the home stretch of Prison Break. It is 5:19 p.m. I have until midnight tonight. We are at season 4, episode 10. And we are at season 4, episode 16, so we fell asleep, which is great because I needed to sleep anyway. So, les spéciaux. Oh, my father. Give me a sec. No, this is not important. This is important. This is rushed. I'm gonna see my father anyway tomorrow, so I think he can wait. You think he can wait? You think my father can wait? I think he can wait. So without further ado, let's go. I got about 2 hours left of the show. In about, I want to say, 3 hours of watching. So very doable. Very, very doable, but let's not get cocky here. So we have in land, mind, and mind, I don't know what you call it, land, my field. So again, we remember that a certain officer, Brad Bellick, passed away in the sense of combat. And this is kind of important because although I didn't like what they did with the Brad Bellick, it is the first death of the crew, which is technically not true. The first death of the crew is the IT guys, but most people don't like him. For me, the IT guy is interesting because I understand his motivation. He had a good motivation to betray the group. Was it handled correctly? I think it was handled correctly. I think it was handled greatly. Very short betrayal, and there you go. And besides, why not put somebody? If you're gonna play the plots of having somebody betray the group, might as well put a incognito, right? Okay, so next on the list we have people talking to Safe and saying, "Hey, we want Brad to be correctly put in the funeral." It's like, yeah, we can't do it. We can't do that right now. And the guys are like, no, if you're not doing this, we're not gonna be working for you anymore. So this is actually kind of cool. And I know that the guy who's the most mad is Sucre because him and Sucre are
are closest. Him and Bellic were the closest. We finally know what happened. So Teabag, to escape, what he did, he went crazy. He burned the prison down. So he burned the prison down and then told everybody to run. Right? It's insane. He told everybody to run. So the soldier were shooting at the prisoner, and the one that okay. I'm sorry. This was yesterday. Teabag said he can't shoot them all, and Sucre was gonna die, but Brad took him and dragged him, so he saved him. So this is why they're so close, right? And this is actually pretty freaking cool. This is insane. Got Gretchen, and Gretchen, it's not because well, she's working with the boys. Oh my god, the boys in Lori Grants. Sorry, Sarah Tancredi. Wait, it's the same person. Just a zombie apocalypse away. So Gretchen, we just saw last episode that she was working with the general. So now she's kind of like a betrayal, and it's actually really cool because you put somebody. You see, if you see the logic, okay? Kopiko candy, delightful, delicious. If you see the logic, right? A member that was not part of the original crew, a member that was part of the team but not part of the inner circle, as my friend Kyle will say. Kyle. Whenever I talk about Kyle, I talk about Kent Cartman. If you were to do a second betrayal, you would put somebody out. See, my betrayal. You're mad because Max was a villain, right? But here, I think there's no villain. There's Sarah, Michael, Sucre, Mahone, Sarah. I'm not screaming. So now we have. This is really cool. We have Lisa and the General talking about how she doesn't trust Gretchen. Now, this scene is another one of those moments where watching a lot of Prison Break is actually pretty good. The reason why watching Prison Break is really good is because we know that Lisa, which is again this girl, is a real daughter of the General. So this is insane, and that's why she's so close to the General. So I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest, right? General kissing Gretchen seemed a little bit creepy, and then you had the General kissing Lisa, a little bit creepy. But if it's her dad, I mean, you know, it's fine. It's a really sweet moment to talk about Brad. And Brad had, you guys remember in season 4, episode 3, he disguised himself as police officer. Brad kept the insignia because he wanted to be a police cop, but he didn't make the exam. So Sucre's like, I'd have to call his mom. Now, they do find that there's a secret code, and this is really cool because Mahone and Michaels are kind of smart, both of them, really smart. So they figured out that there's another word, Eden Hinder, and the other word is David Baker. David Baker might be the guy who designed Scylla. So because he might be the guy who designed Scylla, it's kind of important because he hid his name in there. And Sucre is like, why would he put something in there? Only the two of you would think about something like that, putting your name in there. And then Michael and Mahone's like, yeah, but if it was us, we put a failsafe if something happened. This character, I gotta say, this character, I'm telling you, this show is amazing. The secretary, biggest plot twist in season 4. I'm not gonna tell you, but it's biggest plot twist. And it's amazing. So again, we got the file for Gretchen because we got her fingerprints, but there's nothing. There's nothing. We know her real name. The only information that has value in the file is the fact that Gretchen has a sister, and her sister is living somewhere. Why is that important? Well, because Gretchen might be untouchable. You can torture Gretchen, but she does care about someone, and that someone is the sister. Michael is in a bad spot. He faints. He faint because listen, he has a sickness and it's getting to him. So they go to the hospital. It's like, yo, use the fake identity, blah 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 blah. So that's kind of important, right? There's another cool thing. The show is so good. You know what's insane? Also, we're watching season 4, episode 10. I stopped watching it today, season 10, episode 10. So all of this is I watched today. The boss of T-Pain, T-Bag, comes in. It's like, yo, I really believe in you. We got a bunch of new people, new branch. I want you to motivate them. So, so it's insane because this is another way, although much more positive, to say that the T-Bag has more pressure to pretend like he's Cole Pfeiffer. T-Bag in this one is amazing. So Gretchen comes in here, right? And she tells him a story that she's want to work. So Gretchen here is amazing because she's working for the company. She wants to help Michael, but she also wants to help T-Bag. Now, why would she help T-Bag? Because in this case, T-Bag is one person. If there's money involved, she has to separate with the boys. If there's money involved, she has to separate with T-Bag. For safety involved, she has to protect herself. Now, there's another very, very, very important case. If T-Bag is able to get the identity of Gretchen, then the company is safe to say would also be able to get the identity, wouldn't they? We got a cool case of, okay, I want to protect my daughter, I want to protect my sister, and they're both vulnerable with said company. So she has to work the 3 case. Brad and Sucre comes in to see this, and because Brad is dead. Now, the reason they're pissed off is because Brad's death is like, okay, well, this is a real thing. We lost one of ours, right? So I think they're mad because it could have been T-Bag and it wasn't, right? They go to the hospital and talk about the what is actually going on. And that's actually going super well. Like, there's a lot of chance that they can help him. However, Michael is being searched upon. So this is really cool because Michael being a wanted guy, there's still this risk, right? Going to the hospital would have been nothing, but the fact that he's wanted adds a lot of pressure to the team, which made the scene more interesting. We got this scene, which is also super cool, in the B, my favorite bug. The card holder are asking the general, why are we moving the cards? And this is super cool because we watch people that we knew before. Those people we know who they are. So technically speaking, the boys have 5 of the 6 cards. The only card that's missing is the general card. So this is also kind of cool. Mahone goes to see David Baker, right? And his wife is there, and she said, "What you want?" He said, "Oh, I'm here for Scylla." So the David Baker's like, "Yeah, it's been a while. I'm not sure if I can remember anything," which is kind of important. We got Sucre telling the story of how Bellic saved him. So he feels bad about it. He does feel bad. Now, this is insane because we are on the other side of the wall. So the biggest obstacle is done. The wall is there. Now, here's a good thing, but here's a bad thing. The good thing is, it's brilliant. The bad thing is, it's the same plot as going to the safe from the back door. So, this is the safe. Okay. This is the safe. This is the boys, right? The safe at the front door. The boys are going to the back door, which is good, but the same plot as a couple episodes ago, right? And it does feel a little bit lazy, but hey, I don't write show, I write tragedy. We'll imagine as I say, what a beautiful wedding. What a beautiful, 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 beautiful wedding. From pain to pain, oh, what a shame. What a shame the poor groom bride is a whore. I signed in with the haven't people ever heard of. Closing the goddamn door, no. Much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of hope. It's a rationality, yeah. Oh, a little bit of a pack of this, if you don't mind. Michael is calling, and he's still in charge of it. And it's kind of nuts because Sarah's thinking about Brad. This is homage to Brad in itself. Michael goes to a CAT scan, which will be able to analyze everything. David Baker's like, yo, I can't stop Philip. And Mahon's like, you know what? I don't believe you. You put your name there so we could stop you. You put your name there so you were gonna be held responsible. You felt guilty. I'm here to help you, right? And you know what's insane? You know what's insane? David Baker doesn't help them, but his wife helped them. That I really enjoyed. Because it's really nice. Because the wife doesn't do it as, hey, fuck my husband, let's do it. The wife does it as a case of, I know what's better for my husband. I think that he feels guilty about this. I feel like you are legit. You see, this is the same thing as the, this, technically speaking, is the same thing as the barman who didn't help Wyatt find Sarah, but helped Mahone find Sarah. And again, who's going to see David Baker? Mahone. So, in the show, Mahone is seen to be this very genuine person, which is kind of good. Mahone also have this very good whatchamacallit. See, there it is, right? So Michael has a lot of smarts. Okay, so let's put it like that, right? The two main characters in the show are Michael and Lincoln. Lincoln has a lot of know-how, and Michael has a lot of brains, right? But together you get Mahone. Mahone isn't as smart as Michael. It doesn't have the know-how of Lincoln, but he is able to get what he wants, and it's actually kind of nice because both of these together are better than both of these, even at a lower level, together are better than one of each at a high level, right? T-Bag comes in and he does his speech. He's like, I don't know what I'm talking about. So he goes with Brad and he says, listen, Cage is here because we're in a cage. We want to free ourselves. Talk about you want to talk about Brad and how Brad died when he was doing what he wanted to do. See, in the worst thing, I'm gonna spoil it right now, right? Something is gonna be really important that happen later on. This speech will be very good, and the boss of T-Bag will give him a promotion. Well, not a promotion, but I'll probably make some cash, and a lot of cash. Talk about 50K, and it's honest money. He doesn't have to steal, doesn't have to kill. It's honest money. So T-Bag, you know what? Okay. This is kind of important. This is really important, right? T-Bag, at the first, he said, I could use Cold Fiber to avoid prison. An identity. Now, with this, you start to see yourself, you know what? I could make it as Cold Fiber. And this is his biggest regret. And it's quite nice. It's quite nice because it's a case of he kind of wants a real. This is the first instances of T-Bag wanting a good life, and even when you look at it, this is not the truth. He had a chance at real life at the beginning of the season, right? But he still wanted to kill Schofield. When you went to prison with the Sona, we're trying to make it the best situation out possible, right? So because of that, and he feels bad, and I think that because Brad died, T-Bag is like, I don't want to die. I have a chance at a peaceful life here. I have a chance of doing what I want, what I could do, and I want to take it, right? And it's nice. Michael and Sarah goes in. Sarah's like, hey, I have to pretend like I'm your wife. I had to pretend like I'm your wife to get you information. And Michael's like, yo, I'm down for it. So possible marriage, wedding. The doctor says, hey, we need to operate you, but there's police officer. And then what happened is, and this is actually a really cool scene. He said, I know who you are, I'm not gonna snitch, I'm not gonna tell on you. But Michael doesn't trust him. We got Mahone with David Baker. And this is an even better scene because Mahone comes in and there's people from the company that comes in, right? Mahone is talking with David Baker, the company comes in. Once again, the two cases is the wife that answered. Why is that important? Because the reaction of the wife is going to be important, right? So with Mahone, she's allowing him to come in the house, and with the company, she's literally lying and say, hey, I'm not there. We got Sucre. Sucre is in a bad position. Sucre stepped on a landmine. And this is a very, 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 very good scene. Why? Because this is Gretchen's sense of redemption. We don't trust Gretchen. We don't trust her at all. So this is a case where Gretchen is the only one that can help them. And she's the one that can save them. And you know what Sucre does? Fuck you, I want to work with Michael. So I really like that. But she saved the day. Next on the list, we have the biggest reveal. Biggest plot twist. To be honest, this I didn't see coming. The secretary is actually an agent for SAFE. She's actually an agent. And this reveal is kind of important. Because she's like, yo, I don't know what to do. Gretchen and Teabags are a complete psychopath. I'm in danger. It's like, SAFE is like, yo, you're doing a really good job. Don't worry about it. You're doing a really, really good job. Mahone gets away, right? And he has a plan for Scylla, which is gonna be okay. Sucre's like, how can he ask Gretchen? And this is also a cool scene. Sucre, we're always going back and forth. I'm not making it up. This is the show. Gretchen is like, Sucre's like, yo, why should I trust you? It's like, you see how close I am? If it explodes, you lose a leg, I lose my life. So you can trust me, which is kind of cool. Do you see the plan? Oh my god, this is insane. Oh, no way. I don't understand what it means by this thing. Somebody needs to compensate for something, so let's compensate for something. It's not a bad song though. It's actually a pretty good song. Actually a pretty good song. You go, bro. He's leaving. So now this is the coolest part. I finally realized, because I was like, dude, I don't understand. So the first thing they do, and this is super important, right? So what they do is, it's kind of nuts because Gretchen gives the paper, the patient missing, and we reveal there's landmines. So if they gave the one before, we would have. She gave him a paper with this, which is the symbol. And if you look at the symbol, there's fuel, there's fortification, there's a lot of other things that Scylla could be, right? When you actually learn that Scylla is a recipe for solar energy, creating solar, I don't remember what we call it, but like solar batteries. And this could be a very clean way of electricity and a very cheap way to do electricity, right? So actually super good. Sucre gets out and his life is safe. There's no problem with the landmine. Everything is good. Scythe comes in, don't worry about it. Scythe having the secretary was a really good plot. It was a really good plot. I have to say, it was a really good plot. I'm going to repeat myself, it was a really good plot. Why? Because you have constant knowledge of the people in there. But Gretchen and Teabag have no idea that she's working for them. However, she kind of does. Well, you got a school scene where they do a funeral for Bellic, and ultimately speaking, why is that important? Because Don is going to send the remains of Bellic to his mother, but this is the whatchamacallit? This is the funeral that he wanted, he deserves, right? And there is a really cool part because it's this scene, you see that is a scene that's normal, right? But if you remember from season 1, there's this scene where Bellic has no friends. His whole life is prison. He misses for one day, and people are freaking out. It's like, yo, they're calling his mom. He has no friend. He has no life. The fact that in the end he died and he had a friend is cool. Teabag asked for the file on the secretary because something about her doesn't work. And what he says is, I always work with who I am. Fun fact, she got hired a week before him through a temporary agency. So he goes and he see a number, and guess what? He calls the number as reference. Guess who answers? Safe. Done. So this, and T-Bag recognized the voice. It's like, you piece of shit. She's working for you. She's working for she's working for the government. That's pretty much it. Okay, so now the last scene is the neurologist called, and Michael results came back, and it's a neurologist, and everything is there, and it is exactly what we thought it was, but it's confirmed. It's confirmed that it's what his mom had, and she died from it. So, see, it's not that important of a scene, but it's important also because I told you that both people were right. Lincoln and Michael. Michael saying, "Oh, Lincoln is over worried," and Lincoln saying, "No, Michael is really sick. He can't die." So this was actually pretty cool. Season 4, episode 11, Army of Silence. Again, we got the and this is really cool. This is really cool, but it's not great. So we got Sucre digging to the wall. So they have this wall in between Stella and Sila and us, right? And it's really cool because Sucre is digging. But last time I dig, he was talking about the egg beater, and it was at Fox River with Michael. Now, here's why it's not cool, right? But I'm going to allow it for a simple reason. It's not cool because the show, season 4, feels like it has to use season 1 and season 2 and season 3 as crutches. Made the show great. Like, oh, remember when we did that? You like that, huh? The shows though. Daily shows though. It felt like I caught it. How many batteries do we have? 24 each. 83? Okay. I just feel like I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go get my battery charger and we'll charge it, no problem. So it does show, like, you use it, the other show has padding, the other season. However, I'm gonna allow it, why? Because Michael is really sick and people are knowing that he's sick. So instead of just being Sucre who's worried, who misses old time, he's worried about Michael. And this is one of the good memories they have together, you know? And we remember that demon scene because it was amazing. We have the work together and it's amazing. We see that T-Bag is doing a sex scene with Gretchen. Why? Because she wants to get the general and the place. We know the general has a 6 card. So it's super cool. Now, what they're doing is they use the camera. The whole team is down there. And it's so freaking nice. They're using vibration to break some of the wall. So this is unbelievable. This is smart. You know, I don't like them passing as secret agent. I don't like that. Phone overheated. I don't like that. But listen, if they're doing something that's smart, if they're doing something that's specific and special, then I kind of like it. I have to be honest, I kind of like it. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but I don't mind it so much, you know? So, next, you see how we got a good pace. I felt like I was speeding up, but the good pace. Like, for example, I always remember my first episode of Lost, which is the recent era or arc of recap, and it was 45 minutes. So we have Lincoln and Sarah, and this is a very cool scene because these are two people that care about Michael, so they rely on Michael. Do I think that Sarah and Lincoln are not close? I think the relationship between Lincoln and Sarah is very weird, very, very weird, because they act like the only thing that they have in common is Michael. They act like, oh yeah, we care about Michael, but together we don't, which is okay. I get it. It's the truth. Problem. She was taking care of you and Fox River. and she was nice to you. You forgot that. You this didn't happen. See, you have to have it one way. Either you're using the past season as a padding, or you're not using them. If you're using them as padding, use the whole 3 season, right? There'll be a scene here where Michael is in the limbo, and you see scenes from the first season, which is Kellerman, and that's great. But at the same time, it's so boring because season 3, it's like it's never happened, you know. So now Sarah is like, hey, this is your operation. They have a small drill. They're gonna drill in your head. This is what it is, and this is important because it's do you want to do it or not? And this is it's nuts, bro. It's nuts. It's nuts. They're given the choice to do the right choice. Hey, we'll tell you exactly what is the we'll tell you exactly what is the operation, and you can choose to do it or not. It's your choice, which I really like. If Sci-Fi is like, yo, this is the final day. However, I'm gonna tell you a secret, and this, my friends, this is brilliant. This is insanely brilliant. Okay, I'm on Netflix, but when this show came out, this was cable TV. Last season was 13 episodes. This is episode number 11. So we know that there was like a season that was smaller. The show could end after episode 11. Could be another small season. We know that's 22 episodes, so it doesn't end here, but they don't know that. And Dawn, like I said, super acting. I learned something today about Dawn, and it's gonna blow your mind. So we have a camera, and we're going in. Michael is talking about how he's fainting. He's fainting a lot now. And what happened is, Sarah's like, yo, you got morphine. But at this point, I'm giving you so much that all it does is increase the tumor. And it's kind of bad. So Gretchen meets the general. She's looking for the card. Because he thought he's supposed to have it on him. And it's like, I cannot believe. And this is a really important scene. Not a super cool scene because you feel, it's a tough scene to watch. So she's like, I'm looking for a card, right? Because we know that they all have it on their person. And it's like, I can't believe at 63 years old I can still get my heart broke. You know what's insane? He's gonna bring the card. His daughter, Lisa, told him, you cannot trust Gretchen. You cannot trust her. So he trusted Lisa and didn't bring the card. And then he's gonna kill her. He's gonna kill Gretchen. General's gonna kill Gretchen, but she tells him, please, Jonathan, which is his real name, do it for us. Do it for your daughter. So we learned that the father of the daughter of Gretchen is the general himself. So kind of crazy, right? We got T-Bag, who now know that the secretary is working for the company. So that's kind of crazy. This is kind of crazy because now there's doubt. And she's like, I'm gonna give you money to take off that jacket. So you want to see if there's a gun, right? She knows he's possibly dangerous, possibly trained, so this is a problem. This is the scene. This is heartbreaking. This is really, really a sad scene. This is amazing. The boss of T-Bag comes in and says, yo, let's just retreat. You gave us so much money with that conference that you did. You did so good. I want to give you a gift. What is that gift? There's a cruise. And when you go there, you sell. And you make a commission on your sell. Every time I go there, I do about $50,000. You could do more than that. And he asked T-Bag, are you interested? And T-Bag has a chance at $50,000. Now, I know what you're saying. T-Bag has a chance at millions of dollars. $50,000 is not a lot. It's just honest money. And this is no dangerous money. It's a fucking vacation. And you make money on it, you know? So this is super nice. The guys are wondering how it goes. And this is so nice. This is so nice. I actually really enjoy the... I died again, and now I'm not gonna have the time. Oh, damn, dude. I'm not gonna have the time. Oh, shit. No, I had to do this one. I'm not gonna have time to do tier 2 before the tournament. I'm not gonna have time. But why is that the big deal? It's a big deal. It's a really big deal. I want Quinn to upgrade my Defense for the tournament. Okay. Okay. We're just not paying attention. So Mahone and Michael's relationship is amazing. They're kind of equal. And Mahone says, I know what you're going through. I had a friend. I had to go to chemo. And the hardest part for him wasn't chemo. The hardest part for him was leaving the office. I know exactly what you're going through. And you know that you're not alone. This is kind of cool. Don is like, how do you feel about this being finished? Gretchen was supposed to get the 6th card. She couldn't do it, which is kind of insane, because her not being able to do it is important. Zing is back. He's looking for the card. Once again, Gretchen is the one that saved him, so that's kind of important. Sarah and Michael, they have a sexual moment where she's very worried. See, Michael always put off the operation. So she's like, yo, you really need to do it. It's like, no, I got this. They go in. Sarah gave him enough morphine to do something bad. And she's just like, hey, I could lose my medical license if I still had one. Sucre is praying, so you know that's going to be intense. That's going to be very, very intense. Lisa comes in and she asks him, and this is the sad part about Lisa. When you look at her eyes, when you look at her, she kind of looks like a Gretchen, so it's disgusting. Here's a really fun part. The guys are coming in for the office, right? This is a fun part. This is a really fun part. So, Teabag pretends like he's calling a client. And the secretary has a line because she's a cop, right? So what Teabag does is he writes something and she gives him bad information. And because she gave him bad information, she gave bad information to Don. And when they go, they're ambushed. So it's actually really, really nice. Again, using the sound wave to open the walls. It's super cool because we had a really cool scene between Michael, Lincoln, and Sucre. They're actually closest. They give each other hugs, like, yo, it's gonna be okay. Best of luck, bro. I really appreciate that. And they've been through a lot together, you know? So they're literally making an electromagnetic field. And this is kind of insane, right? Because they're digging. Once again, you got Sucre digging, and it's really working well. They're getting closer to closer. And what they're able to do, because this is actually a really cool scene. What they're able to do is the floor is filled to the brim with freaking with laser that says if you go in alarm, right? So they use umbrellas with camera attached to them, and the umbrella will tell you how to do it. They literally bridge a build out of nothing. So they go from the high ground where there's no ground, and they build a bridge to get there. Sucre is there. And Sucre goes in and he literally falls. And this is such an important scene because he falls. So they use nitro to keep the temperature low. There's also a heat sensor, so the person coming in has some heat to his body, and this could also has the alarm. So this is kind of important. Sucre gets in. Lincoln is the one that comes and save him, and then Sucre does, which is really cool. He kisses Cross. Don and the secretary comes in and say, hey, are you sure that you know what to do? It's like, not really, I haven't done this before. It's like, follow my lead, you'll be fine. But she won't be fine because it's an ambush. Michael is able to get inside. He goes on the bridge and he faints. So this is, again, problematic, right? The general tells his daughter, you're the only one I trust. So this is also a important moment, and we see Lisa moving, and everybody's moving. They all have their card, they're all moving. They're going to move Scylla. So the guys are stealing Scylla, and the general is sending his daughter to move Scylla. Episode 12, self-control. Here's a bad scene. Teabag and Gretchen goes into the office. They have guns. There's silencer. Right away, Teabag's like, we shouldn't do this. And it's the first time I see Teabag not wanting violence, right? So we go in, and Michael does it on purpose to get caught. The general comes in, right? And this is amazing. And the general tells him, like, imagine coming all the way here and not being able to because you're a few keys short. But Michael, what he did something that's really smart. He took the keys and he transferred them. So this is really, really, really cool. So why is that so cool? Because General has it, right? But Michael has it. And General says something like, it sucks falling short. And Michael says, it sucks falling short. We got the boss of Teabag coming in, and he sees Gretchen. It's like, who are you? You're coming in often here. And she's like, oh, we work together. And she lies. And the guy knows that's a lie. You see the bag, and you see the guns in the bags. He's gonna call the police, which means that Gretchen is pissed off and does a hostage situation. Really, really, really good scene here. You got Teabag that tells everybody, hey, calm down, nobody's gonna get hurt. And actually, he really believes that. He doesn't want to hurt anybody. And now he looks at Gretchen and locks the door. That's now what? And the beauty of the now what is like, you fucked over my life. Now what? This is insane. Michael comes in and he has all the keys copied, which is kind of insane. The general comes in. They bring him to the elevator. Like, you're gonna come with me, with us. This is the way we're gonna do it, right? So Michael calls Sarah and says, hey Sarah, are you on position? Like, yeah, I'm in position. So you don't know what it is, but it's actually a really good position. The general comes in and it's like, what is the beautiful thing is, he tried to bribe everybody, which is absolutely phenomenal. He tried to bribe everybody. Now, they're working from the office. They're working on unlocking Scylla, which is kind of important. There's an office situation. And Teabag's like, I'm not sure we should do it. We should do this. And Gretchen's like, suck it up. This is what we're doing, and this is what we have to do. No choice, no other way. So this is actually super important. It's super important because it works. And then the general, again, trying to bribe everybody. It's not, and he's calm. He's really calm, which is kind of cool. Don comes in with his boss, right? And there's a really cool scene. The boss of Don is like, I didn't think that we were gonna do it. I was wrong. I'm sorry for that. So this is really meaningful, because for Don, he's gonna betray the group. Oops. So this is also super good. Another plot twist: Don betrays the group, and I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming at all. It's kind of phenomenal, to be honest. So what happened is, there's a waiter that drops something on Lisa, and she dirty her take. So Lisa goes to the bathroom. And guess what happened? Sarah goes in with a gun. We know that general daughter is Lisa. So to leave the building, they're gonna do a trade. Either they leave the building with Scylla, or he loses his daughter. So of course the general loses the Scylla. There's the her, which is the secretary. She goes in to save the group. And to be honest, she does save the group because Gretchen will run away. Teabag run away, but Mr. White died. Mr. White, which is the boss of Teabag. Sarah once again pointing the gun at Lisa. She's like, "Are you sure you want to fuck with me?" Phone is too hot. You see, I'm doing a lot at the same time, but when I'm not tired, it's not a big deal. When I'm tired, it's unbelievable. But when I'm not tired, it's actually pretty manageable. But 50%, guys, I'm not going to finish this one, and that's it. Besamente que salen, que sale. But we did 10, 11, 12 in 41 minutes. So we're gonna have we're gonna have 10 left. We can do 3 per 40 minutes, per 50 minutes. That's 2 hours and a half. My apologies. We're good. I'm gonna be finishing this show because right now it's 6 o'clock and I want to be out in an hour and a half to do the video. So they're running away, and this is so good because they have the company armor truck, and there's a really cool scene where Lincoln says, "Look at her face. We did this to you. Remember." As a payback, because the general did some horrible things, right? The guys realize, the guards realize that Lisa's in trouble, but by then it's too late. They only had to pick up Sarah, and they're good. The company armor truck is the biggest armor truck there is. Of course, they're being followed, which is to be expected, but they make it out. Fun fact: there's this agent that comes in, and he's like, "Oh, too late. You're done. You're done here. You don't have a choice." And it's really cool because he gets the bag. So they went to the Ontario airport, and that's where they meet the guy from the agency, the company, and he says, "Give me the bag." And Michael pulls up a whole tea bag move, shared bag, which is kind of important. Sucre is the one that has it. And this is really, really cool because it's requested by the army. The army is possibly the only thing that you can corrupt, right? So that's pretty cool. Sucre has the Scylla, and the whole thing is done. Secretary, she gets Teabag and she brings him under like surveillance, like we're going to jail. And Teabag's like, I can't believe that you did that. I can't believe you betrayed me. So everybody gets their hands on Scylla. Don says, this is over. Thank you for your service. You saved so many lives today. And he gives them a new paper. He gives them a security, right? There's a really cool scene where the guys are asking General what's next. General's like, guys, I don't know what to do. And that's kind of important because the general so far has never been unequipped to the situation. And now he is. So the guys are feeling good because it's finally over. You got Mahone and Sucre sharing a beer, which is super nice. Talk about how their life is going to be normal and how good it's going to be. Sarah and Michael planning dates already, which is super fucking good. You got Don who's coming in and he gives a Scylla. And he goes to meet her, right? Because he needs Teabag. He doesn't have Gresham. Gresham run away. Teabag isn't. Now, what he wanted to do, he wanted to kill Gresham and Teabag, but he couldn't. So then Michael is supposed to be operated because Don says, hey, you know what? Now you're exonerated. We can operate you. They won't arrest you, promise. So he's waiting and waiting. The number of Don is cancelled. Don ended up being betrayed. I didn't see that coming. That was amazing. That was really good. He's looking at the paper, which is supposed to be the paper to get him. No, the papers are blank. So they got fucked over. And Don is the one that betrayed them. Episode 12, ladies and gentlemen. Done. I got 10 episodes left. That's nothing. I got 6 hours left. I can't believe it. We made it. Tomorrow we're going to be watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I think, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to go to bed before 2 a.m. I'm going to be starting Brooklyn Nine-Nine. But I'm going to leave you guys here. I got 10% batteries, which is not a lot. And I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Holy shit, we're doing it, guys. I have 6 hours left. I'm going to finish it. Besate, que sare. Besamente. Je suis là. Okay. Oh. Ow, fuck. I stubbed my toes and it really hurts. Charlie bit me. Get ink. Gotta work, baby. Gotta work, baby. Gotta work, baby. Now I'm gonna do 1 hour 20.
Mm-mm. I know 4. Ugh. Come on, guys. 6 hours, baby. Mm-hmm. 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 No, wait a minute. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Screw this. He still can't do it. He's government. He can do what he pleases. Man, they're coming. They're just late. He ain't coming back. I know that. Late. They're coming. What do we do now? Call Lynn. See how much they know about stuff. Yeah. Schofield and Burroughs. Are you at the senator's office? I'm shot. I'm shot. He was gone. Okay? What's your position? You were right. Left this whole operation. No. Burroughs. Burroughs! God! God! No. I need to find Gretchen. You get home? You're gonna shoot me in the face.
Guys.
I'd like to talk to Don Silva Superior. Why not? We gave this guy something worth $100 million. You see, here we go. Don't see a match. We were given guns and flown out on a C-130. It didn't work.
You.
Precinct downtown. I moved quickly. What are you doing? That eliminate. They're carving out personality. That's how they recruit. Or you're saying, clandestine warfare isn't pretty, but the rules and arrangement don't include killing and torturing the innocent. It's not for me. Michael is the object of a quick and nasty process. You're wasting time. Out. Out.
We need to put that security number. Not to offend either of you, but I took the liberty of calling my attorney to find exactly what the scope of your authority is here. He tells me there is a hate team. All right? Sure.
How did we miss Zilla?
No. We did not miss Zilla. We searched every bag.
Then maybe the buyer was already on the boat. It was this body, right? I mean, if they don't want the names of any flight man, maybe they just ease back on in.
That would be the worst news. That means they're in Miami.
Right. So get yourself back down with your disgracing badge to Steamboat Gully and have him cough up every name of the person on that boat coming off.
Okay, that's good because they probably would have traveled in on a low-grade charter from the Bahamas and used their real names, right? That would be a good plan. Oh, is he? He's alive. So we get Zilla. We're free. All of his pen, LJ. How about something company grow Harden? They're just tired of us. Don't want Zilla back. That's it. No, we never really had anything in mind. Exactly. Now got leverage.
Mm-hmm.
He can take care of himself at least for one day until we get Zilla.
Maybe he needs to be in the ICU.
What's your plan? Break him out.
I don't know. I don't have one.
Well, you put him and us at risk.
400.
No, until we get back to LA, right? Yes?
Take credit down the location of the shot. You can head there now.
Exactly that one.
Thank you, sir. The deal's a deal, right?
I think we're making some real progress, gentlemen. Spielberg's family would have been a formidable asset to the company, but since his lapdog insists on complicating matters, we move on. General can handle a lot of things. Indeed, that's what we're dealing with. What's my experience? The one comes in. Do it now, Doctor. An hour, just 8. I don't want to aspirate. Now. I want Scopio pliable for transit, and your vehicle arrives in 20 minutes. And if we can't provide it, say la vie. Make yourself a shot. That's it. That's our guy. There's Tina right side. We gotta pull that in. Let's get it to the company and have a match. Where's Gretchen? How'd you find me?
Once I found your mugshot, really wasn't that hard to read it, so
Well, now I'm here. What do you want?
you never bothered to ask back in Los Angeles. Too busy planning on killing me. But I actually worked for the company.
I know you are. I'll ask it again. What do you want?
Solve your problems, Scott. I mean, it gets me up out of bed in the morning. You read the company. So does Murder is working for me. You obviously know that if you're embracing the presence.
Make that problem disappear.
Quickly and completely. With an extra added is crucial in my head. And then keep the company so that it has nothing else.
Meaning you're invaluable. Please don't kill me.
Yeah. Without the police.
How much?
A lot. That's about to double here in a second if you don't look at me when I'm talking to you. You go right and talk it over with your boss. Call me the number.
I'm authorized to negotiate on their behalf. If you serve up whoever's looking for us, I give the company on my son. That's the final offer. Ask for a penny more, and I'll shoot you in the chest and take the chances.
Take it easy, Michael.
This will go good. Nothing like it. Give me the back. Pick it up! You're not getting out of here. I'll give the doctor his medicine. That goes.
Should I? Okay.